I's the boy that builds the boat, and I's the boy that sails her, and I's the boy that catches the fish and brings them home to Liza. Hip your partner, Sally T-Boat, hip your partner, Sally Brown.
Hey guys, it's Molten Glowstone, Nathan, Nate, Newfie Nate, whichever those prefixes, suffixes, or nicknames that you guys want to call me, go right ahead, I will not care. So today I'm going to be answering one of my, probably the most frequently asked questions, is how the heck do you start Ars Magica? So I'm going to make a video about getting started with the basics of Ars Magica with these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 simple steps, and they're quite costly. But anyways, let's get down to business. So for step 1, you're going to want to find one of these pools of liquid essence that can be found around... oh jeez. They can be found around the world, occasionally, mostly in like plains biomes and forest biomes. And they're just this light blue color. They almost look like water, but it's not water, it's lighter than water. So you're going to need 2 oak wood planks, an item frame, and a book. You're going to want to place your 2 oak wood planks here and there, the item frame on the top one, and the book on the top one as well. And then watch the show of all these little tiny sigils going inside of this book to make a beautiful little light show once it's all done. And it'll give you your arcane compendium right after this. So this is your arcane compendium. You can just break the item frame to get the compendium and your item frame back. And now you got this. This is basics for mostly the Ars Magica mod. It teaches you how to make a little bit of everything, mechanics, items, blocks, etc. But it doesn't really give you any set order to make them, so that's what I'm here for. So once you've gone through step 1 and got your compendium, you need to want to go to step 2, and you're going to make your oculus and your inscription table. So your oculus is very simple, made with 3 stone bricks, a piece of glass, 2 coal, and a blue topaz. And your inscription table is 1 torch, 1 feather, 1 spell parchment, 3 of any wood slab, and 2 of any plank. So I'm going to make one of those now, starting with the oculus, like so. Bam. And then your inscription table, like so. Alright, so once you got this done, you're going to want to run in here and place them down. 1 here, and 1 here. And then you're going to want to run back over here, and you're probably going to want to make a book and quill. So I'll get the items for that, and we'll get going again. Alright guys, I made the book and quill. The only reason we need that is so we can make our very first spell recipe, which we can make in the crafting altar, which I'll be showing you very soon. But in order to make your first spell in the first place, you're going to want to right click your oculus. You'll have 3 blue points up here, which you can spend to unlock anything that looks like the kind of menu from Skyrim, but it's a little bit different. You got your offensive, defensive, utility, and your affinity slots. And you can spend a blue skill point on any slot that has a blue title, green skill point on anything that has a green title, and red skill points on anything that has a red title. You unlock points by either leveling up or using an infinity orb that you can find in the Twilight, or by defeating some bosses, which I'll be talking about later. So I've already spent my 3 points on projectile, physical damage, and then fire damage. So in order to make your first spell, you're going to want to open up your inscription table. Click one of the 3 things you installed. One of them is going to have to be a shape, followed by 2 of the hexagons. So I'm going to pick projectile and fire damage. Put in your book and quill. Name the spell anything you want. This is going to be the exact same as my Epic Sauce spell from the Let's Play series that I'm doing on the Voltcraft server. Click on the book and quill once you're done, and you will get the recipe for Epic Sauce. So I'm going to hold on to this as I go on to phase 3. So phase 3 is actually making your crafting altar in general. For that, you're going to want 12 stone brick stairs, 38 stone bricks, 5 moonstone blocks, a crafting altar, a lectern, and a lever. Now I know what you guys are thinking, but your crafting altar in the series was made of wood. That's because there's different tiers and such of the crafting altars, and I'm just going to make a prettier one that gives a possibility of getting more spell effects. So the first thing you're going to want to do is make a 5x5 square, so like so, and fill in all but the center block. Then you're going to want to get started on your pillars over here, 3 up, and on the other one, 3 up. And, oh yeah, I left the magic walls in the chest back here. Here they are. So now, you're going to want to put magic walls in between these two pillars. 3 on each side, 3 here, and 3 here. Same thing with the pillars. Then you're going to want to put your moonstone blocks here, 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 and here. And then follow stone brick stairs all the way around, like so. And you can fall too, it doesn't really matter. Then you're going to want them here, 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 and here. Then take your remaining 2 stone bricks, put them here and here. Take your crafting altar block and put it in the middle. Put your lever on this side and put your lectern right here. And this is your crafting altar. This is what you'll need to make every single spell you could ever want. Moving on to phase 4 now. These are your nexus, the most important thing you can ever need if you're going to be an Ars Magica, like myself. So there are 3 different types of nexus. You got your light nexus, your dark nexus, and your neutral nexus. Neutral, which is probably the most complex and gives the medium amount of essence. Dark gives the highest amount. Of course, it's rather difficult to make and rather difficult to power. Light nexus gives off the least amount of essence, but it powers itself and gives off an unlimited amount of energy. So I definitely recommend going, well, you need one of them, one of each, but this one's definitely easiest to make. You also need 3 different types of chalk, blue, red, and white. So let's get started with making my dark nexus right here. I will recommend that it be at least 4 blocks away from your nexus, from your crafting altar here. And in order to make it, you basically need 3 pillars, 3 blocks apart, 4 pillars, 3 blocks apart. Like so. 2 high each. And then your cap blocks on top. For me, I'm using sunstone, but there are different blocks that you can use. They'll just lower in power for each one that you get, and give less essence. So then once you got these little structures made, you're going to want to take your red chalk, put it directly in the middle like so, and then you've got your dark nexus, which is powered by killing mobs like so. That mob was great. So after that, I will recommend making your light nexus over here, around 4 blocks away. And 3 blocks apart for each pillar. 2 high once again. And then put on your toppers, which are the moonstone blocks in this case. Take your white chalk and slap it down in the middle. Then you have your light nexus, which powers itself automatically. So for this next one is probably the most excruciatingly painful to make. You're going to want 8 stone bricks and 4 chiseled stone bricks, once again 4 away. Except you're going to want to make something a little bit different this time. You're going to want 4 pillars up, of any block that you want really, but I'm just making these because they look nice. And 1, 2, 3 away. 1, 2, 3, 4. The last one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Follow up by making your pillars. 2. Oh, that's 3. 1 second. Alright, so I just got a diamond pickaxe here so I can break this and fix my mistake. And put on your topper. Jump over to this one. 1, 2. Topper, jump over to this one. 1, 2, topper, jump over to this one. 1, 2, and topper. Now, you're also probably going to want some ones in the middle here, which I'm also going to go get right now. Actually, I may as well just put myself in creative mode for this. So once you got a structure looking like something like this, you're going to want really any kind of block to go in the middle here. I'm just going to make grass because why not? It's grass. Looks kind of naturey for a neutral. You know, why not? Then you're going to want to take your blue chalk and put it in the middle there. Now I'm staying out of game mode here. Yeah, you can see how many mistakes that I've made lately. That was all the different times I've had trying the mod out. So, in order to power this one, you need to put your liquid essence 3 blocks underneath the actual nexus. So like so, and then it will start to absorb the essence. Like so. Then once the essence is all gone, it should vanish and then dissipate all around you. I'm just going to put another one down here and run away onto the next part. Leave this one here as phase 5. Indeed it is. So now you're going to want your mana batteries and your essence conduits, which basically power your crafting altar. So you're going to need Vintium Dust, 4 Vintium Dust, 1 Arcane Ash, and 4 Kimmerite to make 1 mana battery. I have 3 of each, since you need 3 in order for this whole thing to work. So I'm going to craft it like so. And bam, you got your 3 mana batteries. And your essence conduits are simply 4 stone and 1 Kimmerite. And once again, you need 3 of these. Perfect. These are not that hard to set up. This is why I recommend that you be 4 blocks away, so you can put your mana battery here, your essence conduit right in front of it. Same thing here, mana battery, essence conduit, and mana battery, essence conduit. On to the next phase, which is the very final phase, which is actually crafting your spell. Final phase is crafting your spell, which you have here, Epic Sauce. So basically you just need to find all these ingredients and stuff them in the arcane, crafting altar. Oh, what do you know? It's every single material that I need to make Epic Sauce. How convenient. But before I actually go stumbling into things here, you're going to need 2 things, and that would be a staff of sorts and your arcane wrench. So I'm going to make my arcane wrench now. And you need 3 iron ingots like so. You need a desert nova here, a blue orchid here, and you need a Vintium Dust here. And now you have a crystal wrench. This is needed for redirecting every sort of, I suppose you could say essence, from your nexuses to your crafting altar. And then you're going to need your staff so you can actually measure how much essence is coming out of one particular object, which you can make with a simple mana focus, a stick, and 1 Kimmerite. So that will make your Magitech staff, which helps you measure, well, how much essence is actually going into one thing. So in order to actually make your spell, you're going to want to get your spell recipe, plop it down in the lectern, and then look through the lectern to find out what ingredients you need, and always start off with a blank rune into throwing it into the crafting altar, like so. Then a pretty little light show will go on as it prompts you to put in the rest of the ingredients, like so. And then you have your very first spell with an adorable little beagle, and that is a skeleton. So how's about we use it on him? Or we can just let our nexus take care of him. Goodbye! Well guys, that's about all that I've got today to show you all about how to start Ars Magica. Next time I'll be going over the items and bosses in order to keep on going. Also leveling up. I will see you guys later.